Dude, I don't know why your bear was so funny to me. I guess when I'm like tired though, things are funnier. Dude, I wish I could have this thing every time, like my internet like was stable every time I play. Cause I get like 50, 60 things. It's like playable, but like it's like kind of annoying. I came to UD, I came to East Coast, fucking have no ping, and I'm getting like West Coast ping. Yeah, you have it worse than me, honestly. You're getting like 80, 100 in the next round. That's just awful. But you're playing against Mao on 200, bro. Utopia. Alright, Can pocket or roamer? I guess this is the first. I guess it's an important first question. Oh, you're playing Dynasty? I haven't kept track of like invite matches other than like the one today. Well, I've like ever since I lost him, I haven't really been paying attention. Pocket? Okay, so first thing I'll say is that like when you roll out, I would just do double roamer rollout because it helps your medic. Well, mainly helps if your medic's getting spammed walking to mid. Like fucking Soapy's team is a big culprit of this. They fucking just have two soldiers just fast roll out and just spam choke. And if your medic's like delayed, like what is it? If your medic's just like delayed, like here, just like buffing you up, your medic's gonna eat the spam of the soldiers as like they walk in. So letting your medic just like full scout speed to mid helps your medic get in with easier. I don't know if teams will do that. No, like that's just for like, I think it's just like helps your medic in general. Also, like something you can do if you double fast roll out, like is like so just do like a spam mid, and I just do something like this, and I just kind of stay here and just spam through rocket, and then your roamer can like go fast, land like here or here, and just also just spam choke, like just unleash like six rockets into choke, make it like completely H for him to walk in. Other than that, it's like for pocket, I think just mid's like kind of standard. You kind of just like jump whatever side you're going, spam a bit, and then if you see a good opportunity, like say you're going, like if you're going like right or something, you can just like, and they're going left, you can just do like a high bomb like off there. If you see that they're behind this Tetris or something, I'll just bomb. Like, I think you can afford to high bomb a decent amount on this map. Like you could just fade out if you're not finding anything, but if you do find like a good opportunity to like land on them, like say they're behind there or something, or you're like demo's like fucking them or whatever, you can just land on them. Yeah, I think for the most part, like it's pretty safe bet to just like, if they're like behind there, you just double bomb with your soldiers. Their medic dies almost 100% of the time, unless if you beef. But like 99% of the time, if their medic's like running behind you, they're caught, or they can be killed. Yeah, I think a lot of this mid like first comes with, like, I think at least in invite, at least what I see is like a lot of teams just fucking have two soldiers fast roll and just spam choke, kind of like, and if they like hurt the medic or something, then they just like reload and then just launch into the medic. On that note, make sure your team knows not to go behind that, because otherwise you'll get double bombed in return. It's like if you're going around, just like walk around this way instead. It pushes you a bit closer to them, might make you a bit more vulnerable, but like, they're gonna do game day. Other than that, like, I don't know, for soldier, I don't think there's. Yeah, like Sophie said, you can't linger behind there. A lot of the issues is that teams rotate very slowly through here. Medics like take a while to like walk through because like scouts take a while to get through. If you're not high bombing and you're just like playing just rotate and spam, just make sure. I think as soldier, just like make sure nothing's hiding here. Probably just like jump, like if you're rotating like all the way around right, I'd like jump here and then just like quickly just like spam a rocket or something. Or have a scout peek it. I don't know. One of you decide who wants to peek it. But, like just make sure make sure it gets spotted, because if no one's spotting that and there's someone hiding there, you're probably losing the mid. The guy has deep, like just the easiest flank. Other than that, I don't think there's like much to miss. It's just like spam, high bomb if you see an opportunity. You can high bomb with just fade too. And you can also just like play this high ground too. It's especially if you know that say like their demos or something, it's good, I think. Oh, if you're going left, I should say. If you want to go left and the teams can meet you left, I think it's important that you just get on some high ground. So like they want their team to just look at you while your team walks into them. So I think, in my opinion at least, your team probably has like an advantage if you're going left and they're going like your left side. So you want to like try to like distract your team so that your team can walk into them. It has to be coordinated though. You can like either like land up here and then like go behind or something, or just stay up there if they're not shooting at you, just rain rockets down. That's generally I think what I do on Pocket on this map. I just try to spam a lot and I try to bomb if I see something. If you're trying to go left, if they're beating you, it's important that you if your team doesn't instantly rotate away, you just it's important that you just you bomb quickly so that your team has a chance of winning the encounter. If you go right, spam. Yeah, regardless of whether you go left or right, I think it's good to just spam early. Like since there's like hardly any like health packs on this map, getting good spam on this map is really good. So easier. Look. Oh, I've actually never used this. I've never really played under. Yeah, that's a pretty like safe spot because I don't think their demo can. I don't think their demo can hit you. Like if you, what I usually did was I like kind of stayed around. Like I would usually land around here. If you're a bit faster, I imagine you can like land like closer to here and just like spam or something. Or if you're doing like the roam rollout, you could also just like land here instead of high ground. I don't think their demo has an. If you're staying here, their demo doesn't have like an easy angle on you. I think they'd have to commit over decently far. By the time they do, you can like just jump away. And then probably, like, if their demo's static, then you might go to bomb. For mid, I think that's like pretty much it. I think it's mainly like once again, it's just like spamming and bombing, like high bombing when you see an opportunity, or just fading out if you don't. If the opportunity is yours, and bombing to make space for your teams to meet them. If you're if you're holding mid. Generally just kind of like follow wherever your team goes. Like your team probably wants to like stack or something. Usually team will like pressure Valley, and what fucking Soapy's team does is they send like Bobo behind. They like pressure bottom right, try to get a kill. I usually just like kind of I usually just like trail behind. Well actually, it depends on who's up, but usually I just like kind of go behind and spam. Or if I see like something like my demo and my scout already moving up with me, sometimes I just like kind of just go somewhere else and spam. So like, just staying in cafe here, if you don't see anyone holding close, you can just try to like peek and spam a bit, and if you see people walking, you can just jump out. I find that works decently well. Like you just want to make sure you remember to pressure all the angles, pressure all the doors. So if you see your demo walking here with you to like try to make an opening, then like if your demo's like walking with your combo, you probably shouldn't ghost him, because it's like one less door you pressure from. One less projectile class pressure from a different door. If you're like holding, say like you're expecting them to push, I think spamming from here is pretty good. Holding above here is good. You can also spam to Valley from here. I think this one's kind of underrated. That you can just kind of stay here, spam, jump out when they're too close. about it for holding mid, I think. It's just making sure you just spam them as they walk in. And playing from like some high ground or something. Let's see, holding 2, I think. If you say like you're like expecting them to like push in or something, it's important to be in a spot where you can spam them. You always want to have a soldier here, in my opinion. It's pretty good. You can spot them and also spam them. It's also pretty danger free in that like you can spam them and if they get too close, you can just get out. I think having like one soldier like here and one soldier here is pretty good. Like you definitely want to have one like you should always have a soldier here, like at all times. When you're holding second. Like if you're here, this is just such a good spam angle into top right. And you can also like spam like lower. Yeah, you can't really see dungeon, but like you can see all doors. And then here it's just such a good spotting location. Yeah, that's great. Can't see dungeon, but that should be spotted by your scout anyways. Yeah. Kind of a psycho play to kind of milk through that. If a team milks through that, that's like usually just probably on your team. Anyways, for not punishing them. Pushing second. Let's see. Generally, the goal is that you want to try to take control of this area. If you take control of this area and like push them out, you usually win the fight. So if you're like pushing in for somewhere, it's just like you initially want to like take some ground and try to like initiate like pressure, try to take this area. So if we call like we're like I don't know, like pushing through choke or something, let's see. If we call we're like pushing through, I usually like just bomb through here, take this area, make sure it's clear, and then if you're like still holding when we're ready, I just try to bomb and either land on them if they're oblivious, or like you can like kind of fade out over here too. If you see like if you see that like they're looking at you but they're flanked, but you like might not be punished if you like stay here instead. My thoughts are also a bit scattered, so sorry about that. Like kind of tired. I need a coffee. I have official in an hour. Teams like pushing through valley and you're like falling behind. I think Sophie knows better on this, but like there's like some high bombs you can do. Say like your team wants to like Uber in, like, you know, I beefed it, but like there's like a high bomb you can do to just like land on shutter. If like your demo wants to Uber into him because he sees that they're caught. That's it. Oh, it lands on this? Oh, okay. I need to like practice a little bit. Oh, is it? Oh, this is, yeah, okay, that was better. I think if you're trailing valley, usually the play is just like a high bomb of some sort. And you either want to land on, if your team's trying to collapse on them, just land where they are. Like if they're caught in each other, you land on them. And if they're on bats, you land on them, etc. Oh, I should also say, if you're like taking control of, like say you like just to control flat, make sure you're watching bats. Like you can either like walk over here and start spamming it, or you can like just jump over here and spam it. Just make sure that they can't get back to repeat. I'd say that's on you to make sure that they can't click through. Like shutter should be on your demo, and then if they get their lower right out, they shouldn't be able to get like if their entire team getting through lower right, then like they probably has some ad that you were already aware of and probably got out. Probably also, yeah, like where Soapy is, like someone should be like spotting bottom right anyways. Yeah, good game, okay. And you pushing into the last ones. The standard is like your team Ubers your top right. scout demo, I usually just do this pogo. Like after, usually there's a gun, so like when they Uber in, I kind of like start pogoing through as they're killing the gun. So I land here without taking gun damage. Watch out for traps here, by the way. This is a popular demo spot. I've seen some demo trap this. Well, I've only seen side trap it, but like just be careful of that. Then like after you Uber in, you just want to make sure, like if say like your team wants to go like into them left, you just want to make sure nothing can wrap your team from here. And then if your scout's like playing point, he's gonna get nuked, so you just like make sure that you kill the guys getting on your scout. Like so. And if you're calling to just like fuck them left instead of playing point, like I just make sure just bomb with your flame. You just stay here a little bit in case something gets outright, like say your team's like chasing through. You just wanna make sure you don't fucking roll. Best tip, ensure that your crosshair is on man with flame. Oh, that is facts. If you do that, you can't lose. This is true. Let's see. If your team's going through lower, usually I don't follow them because I think you have better places to be. I kind of just stay here and ask where your team's ending and try to like help them kill the people on that side. Is what I usually try to do, I think. Usually my team's just trying to go into them right, so I'm usually just playing top right, ready to pogo through. If your team's going in left, just make sure you get through your team, and then just make sure like when your team moves in, just shoot what they're shooting is my recommendation. It's probably gonna be like your demo and scout taking the Uber, so just jump behind them, hear what they're calling to shoot, and shoot them. Or if you see like, usually something that happens is that if you're walking through left and you Uber into, there's people here that's caught out, and your flank's also probably trying to get through here. So you can just try to sandwich them with you jumping from here, and then you're like peeking them from here. I'm trying to think of anything else. I'm trying to think of like more of how I play Pocket on this map. For some reason I always do really well in Pocket on this map, except for my Mal match. Kind of beast in that. But we don't worry about that. But usually I do well, and I don't really know what I do. Like other than like what I said. Oh, I'm trying to think if there's anything. Oh, if your team's... Oh, sure, I'll watch that after this. Oh, if you're... Oh, real fast before we go. If your team's pushing Valley, good thing to do is like do this high bomb. And if you have a sniper, just land on him. It's kind of common that a sniper will play here. So like, you just want to land on him so that your team can walk through. Yeah, I'm like having trouble thinking of like specifics, I guess, but I think that's for the most part it's down to go. And also just like listen to like the selfie tips as well. Great. That's my 20-minute map review stream. Thanks for watching. Good luck with your official. I'll watch. Wait, you said you're streaming? Yeah, okay. I'll host you.